Thank you, Benzinga, for putting on this great show, and Alan, for all the groundbreaking work you're doing covering the industry. We really appreciate it. A few words about Brett. Brett was a very close friend of mine and my partner, and never easy to talk about. We co-founded Medicine Technologies together, and he was inexhaustible. He's 65 years old, put out more work than 4 employees usually does, and was very passionate about teaching. Brett had so much knowledge of so many different topics, but he learned it all so that he could teach others, and that's not an exaggeration. That's what he loved doing. And I learned something at his funeral that I didn't know about Brett. I mean, he was a really good pianist, and he had, expertise in many fields. But at his funeral, I learned that he was also a gymnastics instructor when he was younger. So just one more talent that Brett had that I didn't know about. But Brett also, taught the industry and taught me. We learned from each other. And he lives on through his family, of course, but also this company, his company. For the last 6 months, we've been planning for his semi-retirement that would have happened at the beginning of this year. And so the plans that we're putting into effect right now were made by him and me and the team, but he had a big part of it. And so he lives on there, and there's nothing more he'd like to see than these visions come to reality. And so that's what we're doing today. I do have big news. Medicine Man Technologies ticker symbol is MDCL. At some point during my talk today, you should pull out your phone and put that on your watch list, because we're about to do some pretty great things this year. We've announced this week. So first, Medicine Man Technologies is a consulting and products company in the cannabis space. We started business in 2014. We are a recognized leader and expert in helping people not only get licenses and design and build facilities, train employees, get systems up and running, help people that are underperforming perform to the level that they can. We have products such as a nutrient line, and we sell supplies to cultivators. So we're in a lot of verticals in the space, and we've grown to be a $10 million or close to a $10 million company this year. We've had 7 quarters of growth in a row. We've had 3 quarters of profitability. And we've really learned what it takes. We've worked in 17 states and 7 countries. So we have expertise in this industry all over the country, now all over the world. We've announced today, or this week, that we are acquiring MedPharm, which is a Colorado company that is a marijuana-infused products company in Colorado. There's actually 2 entities there. There's MX and MedPharm. MedPharm is the IP and research company. MedPharm grows, extracts, creates products, but it also does research. MedPharm is the only cannabis research license for a marijuana licensee in the United States. It's a Colorado license. It allows us to work with clinical researchers in the state of Colorado. They also have a pending application for that type of license at the federal level. That's sitting on the Department of Justice's desk, and someday will be released, no doubt. It fills a big gap for us because it provides the product lines that we need for a turnkey solution. They're fantastic. They're very popular. They sell extremely well. They're industry leading in Colorado. We've also announced a deal that will lead to the acquisition of Medicine Man, my other company. So in 2009, I founded Medicine Man with my brother Peter, and we are industry leaders in Colorado in the cultivation and sale of cannabis. This marks what Brett and I have planned since we filed our original S1, which is to be operators in the space. And why are we doing that now? You see a lot of these big companies out there that are doing it. Why did we wait until now? And there's a good reason for that. In Colorado, there is a law that prevents cannabis companies from being owned by public companies. And we've been trying to change this law for a number of years. We were successful in passing a bill last year that would allow it, but the governor vetoed it. We have a new governor, Governor Polis. And he embraces the cannabis industry with both arms. He is pushing for this bill to be passed quickly. The bill number is House Bill 1090 this year, and it will allow, when effective, cannabis companies to be owned by public companies. Medicine Man Technologies is uniquely situated to roll up the best and the brightest in Colorado. I've worked in that industry for 10 years. The operators there are my friends. They trust us, and they want to take part in these roll-ups. Colorado has the most experienced operators with the most mature brands, and we are going to be rolling up the Colorado industry as we see the strategic importance for those companies into Medicine Man Technologies. We're also going to be expanding with partnerships throughout the country and throughout the world. We have talks with a lot of people. People call us up and say, we need an operating partner. You have a turnkey solution. You have best-in-class cultivation, best-in-class extraction, product formulation, research. We want to partner with you. And so they put up the money, we put up the expertise, and we become the operating partner. And we look for 51% control of these companies, and we have multiple discussions going on for that right now. Medicine Man Technologies is going to expand greatly this year. Just with Medicine Man and MedPharm and MX, which is a subcomponent of MedPharm, we'll have over $40 million of run rate when all of these deals close. And these companies are profitable. We're a bit of a unicorn in the industry. We actually make money. We know how to do that. We didn't start with a lot of money and business acumen and connections and buy our way into the industry. We started from the beginning. We know how to compete in competitive environments and lead. We've learned all the lessons that a lot of people are just learning now. We've solved things that they don't even know are problems yet. We know how to compete and run a cannabis company, and that's what sets us apart. I do speak later on today at 2:10, I think it is, and we'll have a company presentation. I do urge you to take out your phones now and add MDCL to your watch list. You're going to see great things in the very near future. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt my own applause. I do want to introduce the Medicine Man Technologies team. If you'll stand up, if you have any questions, these are the people that you can talk to today. And I don't see Karen in the room, but there you are. Very good. And so there's 5 of us here. Please ask us any questions, and I look forward to speaking again later today. Thank you.
All right.